Okay, but I mean, if he told us about the weapon, wouldn't he know, like, yeah, it's fine, you can use it, otherwise he wouldn't tell us about it, right? Calvas, he would know. So the Sky Ripper could destroy existence himself, if there was the slightest chance that was true. Calvas, the High Sage, was the final authority and legendary artifact. If anyone could dispel Renado's doubt, it would be him. How do you use a weapon you can't use? You can't. Renado had to assume the worst and not use the Sky Ripper. Maybe he should bring it to the rebel base. Maybe there was a way to use the super weapon without using it? Maybe to threaten. But let's go ask Calaveras anyway.
He should have known he'd have to consult Calaveras again. The scientists at the observatory were smart enough. But what did they know of the Transcendent Emperor? He hoped it wouldn't delay him too long. The rebels had scheduled the final battle soon. Every day they delayed risked the exposure of the secret base. And some soldiers were already drifting back to their homes and families. Calaveras would fix the Sky Ripper for him. And then he would win the final battle.
Yeah. Let's see. Have we met him? Yeah, it wasn't Calaveras the frog that gave us inner peace that we should remember joy also there. And therefore, not there, and then we became
maybe
Return
it was
of the
cold.
Hippie.
But after a few steps, Renado's optimism started to slump. What if Calaveras couldn't help? Did Renado dare use the Sky Ripper? Oh, he hated that he had chosen this path. It was so much simpler to rescue friends and attack enemies. Even if some of those friends were more trouble than his enemies, some of those enemies had been friends before and might be lovers after. No, okay, it wasn't all that much simpler, no.
Yeah, it
Physics
isn't.
made his brain hurt. That, at least he was sure of.
Ooh, just wonderful. Go to Calaveras. Yeah, it's
This chest was really
mountaintop, I think.
horrible. Get it?
Or adorable or something? I don't know. Horrible? Nope, I don't get it. Sorry, narrator. Sorry. I'm just very, very dumb! Did you know? But I'm happy, maybe. Nope, we couldn't get there before they came. Wonderful. We're all dead. We're all dead now.
He tried to focus on the now. The ravens who seemed everywhere all the time. Where did they hatch from? Were there giant raven hatcheries somewhere, or did they have families? Ooh, he didn't want to think about raven mummies raising their darling raven chicks. Yeah, Calaveras would help. He would make Renado feel better about using the Sky Ripper. And then Renado wouldn't have to worry about ravens ever again.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe sometimes, I mean, they are still around in the world, right? Unless you plan on killing yourself also. Are you going to exterminate all ravens? There is a
This would be the
down
perfect place for a tic-tac-toe board.
there. Why? It's a chest, but if we go for it, we probably have... Yeah, sure. I know it, but still, we went for it. Ooh. Oh. Why are they just standing there something? And that's what I hate there, okay. Like, you hit them, you're stunning them basically, and then you think, oh, now the other one will attack. But he just stands there. And then, the same moment, the other guy counterattack. Like, yeah, that really makes sense. He couldn't be stunned for 2 seconds, or 1 at least. After you stop stun locking him. No, it directly end. There you go.
Kill the rebel! Caught one, Raven. Eat the rebel! Caught another.
Ooh, they wanna kill me and then eat me and things are gonna go bad. And I'm not sure about that. Hey, come over here. Is he dead? I think he's dead. And they're dealt with. No. The moment I thought everything froze. Which way is it? Was it over here? Was it Yeah, this looks promising. Everything falling apart, we're going upwards. Yeah, maybe. Hopefully. Why does he have to live at the top of the mountain? And actually, if we have a skyship there, basically, an airship, that's what it's called, a skyship. What am I talking about? But you know, why wouldn't we be actually landing from the top and have to go down, maybe? I mean, am I just being stupid there? Why would the ship land at the bottom of a big mountain? It's flying, for God's sake, right?
Hope this hook didn't break.
Really, does it? Oh. Oh. Could go there, maybe. Haven't been in that ice place yet. Oh, this place. I remember now. Let it break. Close it up. And now we can...
Renato had been focusing all his energies on the Sky Ripper. If Calaveras could not fix it, he'd be out of options. He would have to assault the Imperial fleet empty-handed.
I'd be fine. I'm certain of it, right? No level. Ah, there we have. Great Sage Frog, help me with the Sky Ripper.
Never let him down.
Yeah, of course I can make it work better.
But when Renato explained about the strings, Calaveras grew thoughtful.
Oh, strings, you say? Well, the Arcana do speak of the ties that bind the world.
He drew many intricate symbols in the dirt.
Yeah, so, according to my calculations, each time you fire, I'm afraid there's a 1 in 128 chance you'll destroy the universe.
That's pretty good odds. That's like rolling, what, 21 dice and they all come up 6. What are the odds of that?
What? No! It's more like 2.716s in a row.
Anyway, with those odds, it won't happen if I use it just once.
What? No. That's so not right. Look, each time you use it... Okay, look. Just don't use it ever. At all, okay?
All right, I guess. As he sailed away from the mountains, Renato could see clouds darkening. Rain? No. Ships. Imperial ships, swarming thick as bees. This was it. The big battle. They could not afford to lose this one. What if it did not go well? What if he had to use the Sky Ripper? Could he gamble the universe? On the other hand, what were the odds of rolling 21 6s in a row?
It wasn't 21 6s, it was 2.71 6s, right? Which is quite high. Roll, I mean, not that high actually, but still, like, it's like a possibility unlike those 21 6s as he said. Still, yeah. Oof. We're back. The big battle area.
The battle was not going spectacularly well. What had the rebels been thinking? They'd been thinking he would bring the Sky Ripper, or the Iblis Stone, or that he'd sideline Zenobia somehow, or turn her. Couldn't he use the Sky Ripper just once? After all, if chances were 1 in 128, that meant he'd for sure be okay the first time. They'd get worse each time he used it, but the first time would be okay, right?
That's not how it's
worked. He wasn't sure that it was right. So he didn't fire the Sky Ripper. He just brought it along, in case.
Yeah, that's the gamble's fallacy though, thinking, oh, it's just... The first time it's not gonna go.
It was time.
Like it's get better or better.
For a little exploration.
Worse here. As it was. Oh, this is exploration. I thought this was the quick way. No, it isn't. But I tried to remember if it was like a shortcut or whatever. But probably not. Ooh, level 3 critical chance if we wanna. But I like my attack speed, shield breaker, damage resistance, so yeah. Where do we go from? Ah, there we go.
What was really fun was hooking yourself onto a moving ship.
It is pretty fun.
Someone had told him the odds didn't change just because you'd had a streak of good luck. His gut told him that was wrong, though. And he always listened to his gut. On the other hand, 128 chances to win. But one of them, he'd destroy the universe. That seemed a bit serious. Maybe he could defeat the Emperor without firing the Sky Ripper. Maybe he could bluff, but with a real weapon. Like in cards, when you had 3 knaves, but you pretended you had a fizbin. That could work.
What's a fizbin? I'm confused. But I have a bad feeling about this, he being a gambler there. They mentioned in the beginning of the game, like, he spent his time away with wine, gambling and cards or something like that.
Checked to make sure his sword was still working. Yep.
Yeah, all 4 of them are working. Like this one though. Oh, that ship again with its fireball. I remember you as always. I've forgotten about this group of enemy though. I mean, I should really have expected it. Ah. There we go, yes. Dodging and weaving, parrying and countering. All the swords term. I have no idea what I'm talking about on swords term. I know
a very clever
maybe.
engineer named Elon Muskrat had got his start making floating platforms. Not many people knew that.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't know that. There we go. Up. Is this now the Raven mouth? I think we're here. Was it? No? I thought we were going down. Maybe not. Where is that? I guess it gives different scene there. Sometimes, because the first time we went, it wasn't there. The second and third time we were, and it was there, that pole, and we went down to that mouth over there. But now we're up here instead. Whatever reason. Oh, give me the speed! I'm the fastest around, bitch! Can't catch me! Oh, and even more. There we go. Okay. And the last one. Now, where to go? Oh!
He set up the Sky Ripper and let it warm up. He would bluff if he had to. Zenobia came out, flanked by a very daunting platoon of ravens. You won't actually use that, she said in that annoying, I know everything because I'm a cat and you know nothing because you're just a fox voice she had. Or I know the odds. Good, because there's a real chance you could destroy the universe. No, not the first time I use it. The odds are too low. What? No? Yeah, sure. The first time, the odds are practically nothing. They only go up if I use it a bunch more times. No, but that's not how odds work. Didn't you pay attention in class? Now surrender, or I'll use it. Just once, he said. Don't. He felt sure the odds were with him. You have to go with his gut. That's what heroes do.
He's an idiot.
Fire, he said. Please? The Sky Ripper fired. With a tremendous whoosh, the Emperor's flagship went up in flames. It was awesome. And then he noticed there was a hole in the air. A blackness, like a tear in a parchment. Wind was blowing into it, widening it. It grew larger, and even larger. Crates fell upwards into it, and the world itself seemed bent, like the reflection on a curved mirror, as it poured into the ravenous hole. Ah, 1 in 128. What are the odds? Thought Fernando, and then everything fell into the hole and was gone. Oh, damn it. He lost again, and died. But There was burning Ubar behind him. He still had all his destinies ahead of him. But he'd learned another true thing. The core was powerful, but dangerous if used improperly.
Yeah. The Sky Rover's Guide to the Galaxy. A hero who's willing to risk space, time and the universe and everything if the odds are in his favor. Yeah, I guess so. We destroy the universe. Ooh. Sky Ripper core is unstable! Good to know. Now what is this actually telling us then? Unlocked, yeah, but how do I... Can I... Anyway here to... like learn... No? Just showing those different...
He knew
well,
enough
let's continue.
now, he thought. All these truths tumbling around each other in his head. There must be a way to puzzle the pieces together. If he used everything he knew, he could discover a new path to destiny. The book's pages fluttered to the beginning one.